Today, my teacher asked us what we want to be when we grow up. She said we could pick any job we like.
I want to be a scientist.
I want to be an innovator.
I want to be an entrepreneur.
I want to be an engineer.
Experts say it is estimated that about 65% of the jobs that today's kindergartners will have upon graduation have not yet been created. The world is changing fast. Are our children ready?
Cije is committing to helping our students be prepared for the careers of tomorrow. Since 2001, the Center for Initiatives in Jewish Education has been enhancing and enriching the quality of education throughout the United States through its innovative programs in the areas of science, technology, engineering, math, and language arts.
As a Fortune 500 business founder and owner who started working back in the 1960s, I can tell you that the 21st century job market is a radically new environment. There's a growing need to prepare our students to compete in this fresh and different landscape.
In fact, the United States as a nation is considered a world leader in scientific innovation. And yet, in a recent international assessment of 15-year-old students, the U.S. ranked 28th in math literacy and 24th in science literacy. Cije is responding to the need.
Cije is currently servicing 150 schools in 12 states, making a difference not only in the greater Jewish educational world, but in the entire country.
Cije is the only educational initiative that targets the complete learning experience, encompassing not just one course or track, but actually providing materials and programs across the curriculum for a whole child approach. The Cije STEM program provides resources, initiatives, and innovative curricular enhancement to junior high and high school students in the areas of science, technology, engineering, and math.
Students in the Cije Tech High School STEM education program learn to be problem solvers, innovators, inventors, and self-reliant logical thinkers who are technologically literate, a must in today's high-tech society.
It makes all of the difference in the world when children are not only learning about science, but are being scientists, are being researchers.
It's not like you're given directions and you just have to follow them. It's like, here are some wires and some buttons and some lights. What can we build? What can we do with this? No one tells you how to do it. You got to find out for yourself.
The best part is definitely working in a group. We are always discussing it over the weekend or outside of class, so it's just like a part of our lives all the time.
My grandson comes home and tells me about the things he's doing at school in the computer lab. They've got this cutting-edge software called Success Maker that lets him use the computer in ways I never knew were possible.
The program learns each child's abilities and proclivities, and then each child is working at their own independent level.
The areas of weakness that we're seeing in the classroom, we're able to reinforce and strengthen on the computer in a very engaging and exciting way for the children.
Cije is there to continuously improve the programs and make sure that every student that's participating in it is getting the most that they can get out of it.
This year, my school got a brand new, super cool science laboratory where I can do research and experiment and embrace scientific inquiry. The Cije E2K gives us stimulating research projects to work on and lets us practice our thinking and reasoning skills to solve mind-bending math problems, puzzles, and challenges of all kinds.
They have a story, and it's usually something ridiculous, which is what makes it fun. And they'll spend weeks figuring out, how do I build it? How do I make this work? And it's the same thing. You fail, you troubleshoot, you fix it.
They've learned to be independent thinkers, independent workers.
You just keep trying until you get it, and then they get that great satisfaction when they figure out what it may be.
Teaching in a school that employs the programs of Cije gives me the opportunity to look at the success of my students as they grow by leaps and bounds. I can't help but wonder if these learning enhancements would have been available to me when I was young. Would I be in a different place today?
Cije is taking kids to the places they will want to be.
The project goals, topics, and research methodology are introduced at the start of the academic year, and students follow a schedule of monthly milestones culminating in their exciting project presentation at the annual Young Engineers Conference. The capstone projects teach our students to work collaboratively.
I am thrilled to be able to be here and see that there is a generation of engineers, scientists, and builders coming forward.
Finally, it's happening. Thank you again, and hope that we have some good engineers coming out of this.
Welcome to Beverly Hills 90210 a la Cije. This is our first conference. The projects are phenomenal. They're all helping society, and our children in the Jewish schools are learning to face the challenges and rigors of the 21st century.
We invented the press shoe.
I have a solar panel iPhone charger.
This is an autonomous snowplow.
It's a helmet that can sense concussions.
It's using radio frequency transmitters and receivers. 2 stepper motors for the wheels that are 3D printed.
Collaborative learning and problem solving through project design requires specific teacher training.
Obviously, keeping the Cije programs running in so many schools is a costly undertaking. Installing 500 interactive smart boards across the country is just one of the ways that Cije revolutionizes pedagogy by accommodating students with diverse learning styles and meeting their individual auditory and tactile learning needs.
Cije is servicing over 30,000 children. Supporting Cije changes each child's future individually and changes the educational landscape and future job marketplace of the entire country. Exciting future plans are underway for a new Cije base in Florida.
I think of what my own children, who are in their mid-20s, have been able to achieve, and I can only imagine what today's children will be able to achieve thanks to the programs we have available to us through Cije.
Raising the bar for education is a common good for humanity
that transcends background,
nationality,
and religion.
You can help Cije help your children.